I am very happy you are here with me today. Today we are going to practice English in a fun, natural, and powerful way. Are you ready to speak English more clearly and confidently? Great. Let us begin with a beautiful story and the shadowing technique. But first, have you ever heard of the shadowing technique? Here is how it works. First, listen to me read the sentence. Then, repeat after me. Copy my tone, my speed, and my pronunciation like a shadow. This method is simple, but very powerful. It will help you improve your speaking, listening, and confidence. Today's story is called The Message in the Rain. It is about an ordinary young man, a rainy night, a mysterious message, and a meeting that changes everything. Are you ready? Let's begin. Repeat after me. My name is Evan. I am 27 years old. I work in a small advertising company. My life is simple. Work, home, sleep, repeat. I am not famous. I am not special. I am just me. But sometimes life surprises us when we least expect it. And my surprise started on a rainy Tuesday night. That evening, the sky was dark. Clouds were heavy. The wind was cold. I forgot my umbrella. When work ended, I ran out of the building. The rain was strong. I was already wet. I covered my head with my bag and walked quickly to the bus stop. As I walked, I saw something strange on the ground. It was a small brown notebook, soaked, old, almost broken. But something made me pick it up. I opened the notebook. Inside, there were short messages, small quotes, positive thoughts, little drawings. And on the last page, there was a message. If you find this notebook, please return it. It belongs to someone who still believes in miracles. Below the message was an address. I closed the notebook. It felt important. It felt alive. I didn't know why, but I decided to return it. The rain was heavy, but I walked to the address. It was a small cafe, hidden between two old bookstores. Warm lights, soft music, a sign, the Blue Lantern Cafe. I pushed the door open. The smell of fresh coffee filled the air. Behind the counter, a young woman was cleaning cups. She looked up. Her eyes were warm. She smiled and said, "Welcome. How can I help you?" I held up the notebook and said, "I think this belongs to someone here." Her smile disappeared. She froze. Then she whispered, "You found it." Her voice was soft, but full of emotion. She took the notebook with both hands, like it was something precious. She opened the notebook slowly. She touched the pages gently. "This was my brother's," she said. "He passed away 2 years ago. He used to write these messages to help people feel hopeful." Her eyes became wet. She said, "Even in the rain, there is a message waiting for someone." I felt a warm heaviness in my chest. I said softly, I'm sorry for your loss." She smiled through her tears. "Thank you for bringing this back. It means a lot." She offered me a seat. She made me a cup of hot chocolate. The rain outside grew louder. We talked. Her name was Leah. She was 25. She ran the cafe alone after her brother passed away. She told me about the cafe, about her dreams, and about her brother's habit of leaving little notebooks around the city. It was his way of giving hope, she said. We talked for hours about books, about life, about fears, about dreams. I told her I didn't know what I wanted in life. I felt stuck, lost. She listened carefully. Then she said something I will never forget. Maybe the rain wasn't the problem tonight. Maybe the rain guided you here. Her words felt like a warm light in a dark room. The next morning, I woke up with a strange feeling. I wanted to see the cafe again. I went back. Leah was there. She waved happily. She said, "I saved your favorite seat." We talked again, and again, and again. Every day after work, I visited the cafe. Soon, the cafe felt like home. Leah felt like home. We laughed. We shared stories. We told jokes. She showed me her brother's drawings. I helped her close the cafe each night. She said, "I feel safe when you're here." I felt the same, but I didn't know what she felt for me. I didn't want to ruin the friendship. Still, something was growing. Something warm and real and quiet. One evening, the rain came again. Strong, wild, almost like the night I found the notebook. The power went out. The cafe became dark. Only a small lantern on the counter gave light. Leah looked scared. I asked, "Are you okay?" She nodded, but her hands were shaking. I sat closer. She whispered, "My brother used to sit with me during storms. Since he left, I feel alone when it rains." I gently said, "You're not alone." The rain got louder. Thunder echoed. The lantern flickered. Then she looked at me, really looked at me. Her eyes were soft, shining. "Evan," she whispered, "I don't know why, but when you are here, I feel calm." My heart beat fast. I took a deep breath, and I said, "I feel the same. Every day I come here, I feel like I found something I didn't know I needed." We sat in silence. The rain was the only sound. Then she moved closer, very gently. She took my hand. Her hand was warm, soft, real. A quiet moment became a perfect moment. Thunder, rain, a lantern, two hearts finally speaking. She whispered, "Maybe this is the message in the rain." I smiled, and I held her hand tighter. After that night, everything changed. We spent more time together. She taught me how to make coffee. I helped her paint a new sign for the cafe. We shared our fears, our hopes, our plans. Life felt brighter, lighter, softer, like the world had opened a small door just for us. One morning, she gave me the notebook, the same notebook I found. She said, "My brother believed everything happens for a reason." I think he was right. I opened the notebook. On the last page, there was new writing. It was her handwriting. "Thank you for finding hope and for finding me." My heart felt full, very full. 1 year passed. The cafe became busier, brighter, happier. We added little notebooks for customers, just like her brother used to do.
People wrote messages, quotes, encouragement. The cafe became a place of hope. And I found my purpose. I started designing posters, artwork, and signs for the cafe. I found joy, and I found love. One evening, it started raining again. Leah took my hand and said, "Do you remember the night you came here?" I laughed. "How can I forget?" She smiled softly. "You thought you were returning a notebook, but you were actually returning to yourself." I looked into her eyes, and I said, "You were the message in the rain." She hugged me. I held her close. The rain outside was gentle, soft, peaceful, like the beginning of something beautiful. And that was the night everything changed. The night the rain brought me hope. The night the rain brought me love. The night the rain gave me a message. Great job! You finished the story. Now go back, listen again, and repeat each sentence out loud. This will help your speaking, listening, pronunciation, and confidence. If you liked this story, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you for practicing English with me today. See you next time.